All right, so hello dear wine friends, it's Eve from Eve's Wine 101. You're tuning in today to see me interview and drink with, we'll get to the drinking part fairly quickly, with Alex Guarachi, the president or CEO?
President, founder, CEO.
Yes, of the wine importer giant, TGIC, was named Importer of the Year for 2010, and I'm sure after today they'll be Importer of the Year for 2012 because, you know, everyone's going to want your wine, more of your wine. So tell us first, I know it's Thank God It's Chilean, but tell us about
it.
It
started as Thank God It's Chilean, but also my partner's last name is, or was, Trolley. My last name is Guarachi, and then I for importing and C for company. So it stands for two things, kind of it worked out nicely. But we started with Chilean wines.
You did?
Me being Chilean, we thought, you know, look, 26 years ago, we brought the first Chilean wines really to the United States. There was somebody behind a winery introducing Chilean wines in Northern California in the backyard of the California wine industry.
There you go.
So a lot of people said, God, are you nuts? Trying to sell Chilean wines in California. Really, I mean, I was living in Palo Alto, Los Altos Mountain area, which is what, an hour away from Napa and Sonoma. So yeah, people they told me whether I was nuts or not, and it was extremely difficult at the beginning.
As you were educating us about Carmenere.
Yes, well, educating about Carmenere, but also educating about wine and Chile as a whole. I mean, I still remember one guy. I was a retailer, and the guy looked at my car and said, TGIC importers, and okay, and what do you do? I said, well, we imported Chilean wines. And where is Chile? South Africa? He said, no, the south part is right. It's South America, not South Africa. So there's a lot of that too, a lot of education. People didn't know that Chile made wines. Today things have changed, obviously, for obvious reasons.
Yeah.
The fact of the matter, the world is trading all over, and having the communication that we have today and the technology that we have today that we didn't have 26 years ago,
right,
is making a lot of people be more aware of the different regions of the world.
Yeah. Oh, there's so many different regions in the world now making wine, and so you're not even just doing that one region anymore.
No.
Thank God it's Argentina and ours, right?
Well, a few years later, I got into Argentinian wines, and that was another challenge because I became one of the pioneers introducing Malbecs in the U.S. And people always say, well, Malbec is a blending grape from Bordeaux. Why Malbec? So they didn't get it. It took a few years, but now the hottest imported grape in the United States is Malbec.
Really?
Yes.
That's great.
So, you know, a lot of hard work at the beginning, but it paid off.
So you've become an educator about
I'm trying. I'm still trying.
And then you've got wines coming in from Australia and New Zealand and Spain.
Yes, yes. And you know, I think I love wine. It's my passion. I think there's great wines made all over the world. I love California wines as well. As you know, I'm making my own wine in Napa and Sonoma. Yes. So I think there are fantastic wines in Spain, phenomenal wines in Australia, and New Zealand is making great Sauvignon Blancs, and Spain makes unbelievable Tempranillos. So I think there are wines, wonderful wines made all over the world. And there's also so wines made all over the world. And I like to say that, you know, we represent a great portfolio of wines. Okay. We like to concentrate on quality. To me, quality. If I can't put that bottle of wine on my table for dinner, then I won't do it. Then I won't get behind that brand. So
you drink everything you import. I taste it.
Sample. Yeah,
that's a lot of sampling.
But you know,
I'm here for you.
We taste and spit. But obviously, we do drink our wines, and we're proud of them. I mean, we have a lot of great wines. We work with the best winemakers around the world. You know, Lili Montes from Chile, Roberto Cipresso from Italy, Santiago Achaval from Argentina, Paul Hobbs. You know, work with him in Argentina, work with him in Napa and Sonoma. So yeah, I mean, to us, to me, I want to work with the best winemakers, and I think we learn from them. They're serious about winemaking, I'm serious about drinking them and selling them and representing them.
Sounds like a really good relationship.
Yeah, you know what, it works.
I want to drink.
Yeah,
So,
okay.
we've got the Guarachi family wines to taste.
Yes.
And you've got some Napa wines.
Yes.
Oh, you gotta have a white to start with. What have you got in there?
Well, we got the Guarachi Chardonnay, and we have Obsession.
Chardonnays.
And we have Obsession from...
Obsession, that's like a perfume. You allowed to use that name?
Yeah.
Ironstone Obsession. So
Ironstone Obsession.
what's this one?
This
that's
is
yours.
Guarachi Family Wines, Sonoma Coast, 2010 Chardonnay. You want to start with the Chardonnay or you want to start with the sweet wine? I know. It's a little bit...
Or we could do either one. I mean, or you could end with a sweet wine.
Oh, I was thinking about why don't we end with the sweet wine?
Yes, Alex says.
Because, yeah, let's look at the sweet wine. And I think it will be a little sweet. And it's not super sweet, but it's great wine. It's like, the name of the grape is Symphony. I'll get into it.
It's not on my list.
Yeah, well, Symphony is a blend of Moscato and Grenache Gris. So it has very floral, good fruit, it's sweet, but it's not like late harvest.
Okay, the problem is you're talking about it now, so now of course that's what I want. It's the power of suggestion, Alex. You're really good at it.
All right, let's start this.
I mean, and don't say anything else.
Let's start with the Ironstone.
So you've got the aromatic shake bottle.
Yes. You know, I love this wine because I think people are drinking a little bit more sweet. And people are looking for those wines that you can have at a picnic. You can have with...
Are you going to drink it with me?
Yes.
So I keep talking about your picnic.
Thank you. You know, this is kind of wine that is not really sweet, but it's easy drinking, great with food like spicy foods, you know.
Cheese?
Cheese.
Still blue cheese? Now, do you know why the bottle is shaped like this for my wine beginners?
That's right.
There's a reason why the bottle is shaped like this.
Yes.
This aromatic thing is supposed to look like a perfume bottle, is what I had learned in one of my classes. Because
and usually use it in Germany. Riesling, this is a Riesling.
That's right.
And usually Rieslings are sweet wines. So here is Ironstone Obsession 2010.
Beautiful color, so clear.
It is.
Over your white sheet of paper, it's just practically clear with just a little tiny little, maybe straw, very light straw edge.
Yeah.
Oh, I smell the honey, huh?
Mm-hmm.
That's the muscat, maybe?
Yeah. Well, that's what it is. The name of the grape is called Symphony.
And the grape is called Symphony?
Yeah.
You have notes in front of you.
Yeah, I do.
Go ahead.
Just in case I won't forget.
I thought the wine was called Symphony. The grape is called Symphony?
The wine is called Obsession. The grape is Symphony. But it's a blend.
This later.
It's a blend of Muscat and Grenache Gris.
And that Muscat of Alexandria and Grenache Gris.
Right.
See, okay. It's very yummy. Now, how much alcohol content? I had also read that some of these white wines have a lower alcohol percentage. These sweet wines, so that you can actually have this with breakfast with your Belgian waffles.
That's right.
And where are those Belgian waffles?
And you know, it's won 3 gold medals already. It was best of class at the California wine, major California wine event. But it's won several medals. I think the one is clean, it's good fruit, easy drinking, as an aperitif, picnic, with cheese, like you mentioned, or with food a little more complex, with a lot of spice, like Indian food. I think will go really well with that.
Oh yeah, it would be. Yeah.
So it's fun. If people are drinking Muscat, they're drinking sweeter wines, and this is not over the top, but it's good enough for a lot of people that like to try for the first time wine, this is a perfect wine
Yeah.
for a beginner.
It's not as cloyingly sweet as like a
Yes.
straight dessert wine.
Right,
It's gonna coat your whole palate. Although it had a really nice long finish.
Yes.
The whole time you're talking, I was just counting and seeing how long this is gonna go. I'm like, for the finish of the wine, not you. Okay.
No,
All right,
no.
so now we have a Chardonnay. I have to pour this out. It's,
Yes.
Just
now we
water.
go with the Guarachi.
that's your water. I'm gonna rinse my glass real quick though.
From being the grape grower of the year.
The grape grower of
So
the.
it's fine.
Remember they were grape grower?
Oh yes, I
Here?
also was a California grape grower of the year, and you know obviously as well they're all sustainable, so they do care about
The environment.
environment
Yeah.
and our earth, our planet Earth.
That means a lot to a lot of people.
Yes.
That means nothing to me. I'm
No.
not insulting anybody. It's the wine, I mean, as long as the wine tastes good. I don't need to know
Well-
that a goat ran through there, the dew, whatever.
Yeah. You know what I mean? I think some people care.
I do care.
I mean, I think-
My daughter has to live here someday in
Yeah.
this environment,
And-
so
exactly.
we shouldn't trash it
We should-
completely.
Yeah, yeah.
You shouldn't leave any wine either. So tell us about the
Okay,
Chardonnay.
so Chardonnay, this is a single vineyard, believe it or not, Gaps Crown, Sonoma Coast, 2010, Guarachi family wine
Oh
Chardonnay.
yeah, this is what we're gonna put the cork in. I'm taking home. Sorry.
So-
I'm taking all of them, by the way. Those of you I'm wondering can come order later. Nope.
The wine goes through 100% malolactic fermentation. My winemaker is Montes now. Our winemaker is Paul Hobbs, and we work with another guy which is fantastic. I love him, and that's why I always say his name. There is Julian Gonzalez. Came here many years ago from Mexico. He started, you know, as picking grapes and went from here to there, and slowly moved all the way up. So he's part knows about the vineyard, and he's also a brilliant winemaker. So anyway, they both are my consultants, and we're really happy with the results of our both white and red wines.
It's a beautiful nose.
Yeah.
When you don't know what to say, you know, like not really knowing exactly what you're getting on that. There's so
Well,
much.
you can see-
I say there's a lot going on in this glass.
It's a lot going on. I get some that tropical fruit, but also get a little bit of butter, you know, that butter that you get from malolactic, you know. This is a big, rich wine.
Some acidity on it. Nice. I did a whole video on chewing and spitting. All right.
The wine goes through 11 months in French oak, 100% malolactic fermentation. But you know, I mean, I think, like you said, I personally get a good structure, good layers of good fruit. I
Crispiness.
get that, crispiness and good acid. I think this is the double Chardonnay. It's a big Chardonnay for people that like big, rich, complex Chardonnay.
Right, but it's not an over oaky
It's
kind
not
of
over-
craziness that
right, no.
we've all grown out of.
Right,
It's
that's
not that at all.
the issue with the 2x4 now.
No.
So
That's nice.
anyway, I think we'll do the Guarachi Pinot, our new release, and this is really we can
You got
change
glasses.
glass. This is obviously one of my favorites because you know, this is a single vineyard. Gaps Crown is the vineyard, and low yield. You know, our first release. This is the third release. Got 94 points by one spectator,
Yeah.
and we sold everything in 2 hours. And so
Are you making more now?
now we make around 906 packs. So it's very limited. But you know what? It's great bottle of wine.
But you're not gonna do that thing where you buy grapes somewhere else and put it underneath your label because you sold out?
No,
Have you heard that?
Oh,
I
yeah,
don't like
heard
that. I don't
before.
like that new thing.
You know what?
It's been an old thing. I've read about it a few
I
times.
would never do that.
Is that just terrible? It's like you're not gonna notice? You're not gonna notice that wine tastes different just because you slap that label on and you oversold it?
You know what? I mean, I think we're all about wine. You know.
Look at that beautiful color.
Yes. We love wine. I love wine. My
Your
name
name is on it.
So you know, I have a reputation to live up to, and you know what? I mean, I love Pinots, And I think a great Pinot from Sonoma Coast or Russian River or Oregon or Burgundy, it's just fantastic. And you know what? I'd rather make a few cases if I make it great than make 10,000 cases and the wine is okay.
We get it all
There's a
set
lot of
for
okay
you.
wines, and I'm not just on okay die. I want great stuff. Because life is too short to drink about wine.
Yeah, we're that one too. Your nose is beautiful.
Yeah.
Cherries and nice bright fruit.
You know what I love about this wine? It's a very generous wine, meaning lots of fruit, lots of concentration, great structure,
Perfect
great
balance.
beautiful balance.
Yeah.
And it still lingers and lingers in the back of the
Yeah.
And that's when you say, you know what, you get a winner. We bought this vineyard, or the grape from this vineyard, and we have an exclusive contract with them. And it's performing beautiful. I mean, it's every year, or since the first vintage, only.
It really is.
It just comes in and goes out. So it's a good problem.
Yeah. And where are your grapes from?
Yeah, Sonoma Coast.
It
It's
is
called
Sonoma.
Gaps Crown Vineyard.
Really yummy.
Yeah.
It's hard to throw this out or toss
I
it.
know.
But very good.
So anyway, yeah, it's a fun wine, and we're proud of it. It over delivers. You know, I mean, I think the price is $65. It's not cheap wine. It's not inexpensive, but I think really for $65 you get a great bottle.
Oh, sure. And when you're
You get a
talking
good
Sonoma or Napa area, they're commanding prices over $100 on a cab,
I
and
know.
the Pinot was just so beautiful.
Yes. So, and the last piece that I did not mention is that the wine goes in 11 months in all new French oak.
New French oak.
Yeah. All right, so next wine. Why don't we jump now to, let's go to Ironstone again. And we'll try the old wine Zinfandel, 2010.
That's not on my list.
You had the, what do you have in it?
I have the Obsession we had, and then I have the Cab Franc.
Yeah, well, we'll switch.
That's fine.
Is that okay with you? And
I'm glad you did it.
And the reason I switched because I like Cabernet Franc and the wine is good, but I think from this region, Lodi is Zinfandel to me.
Okay.
And the Zinfandel is so much better. You know, I mean, is this my glass?
I hope so.
Well, now we can.
No, it's gotta be.
Yeah. Okay.
My wine's over there.
There's no lipstick.
Okay. Oh.
But anyway, and I thought, you know,
Yeah.
Ironstone,
Old wine.
old wine,
How old are those vines?
40 years old.
Man, I like to know that, because you can just say
Yeah.
old vine. Did you know that?
You can just say
You
old
can
wine?
just say old wine.
Oh.
We're in the United States. We can say whatever we want, and if we say Zinfandel has to that certain percentages in. But I think old wine means anything over like 10 years or something. Or something.
Yeah. Whatever is old is old. But
What a totally different nose from the
Yeah,
Pinot,
well,
huh?
yes.
I mean, just going from one to the next.
yeah, now you get a little bit more peppery here
Meaty.
and blackberry. Yeah, meaty too.
Younger. I can drink that. I want food with that.
You know, I mean, this is a great wine at a good price. It retails around $10.
That's,
You know,
pretty damn
you
good.
know. So, when you're talking about, you know, a wine that under $10,
Yeah.
I don't want to, because Cabernet Franc is good, I think you would like it. But this is kind of over delivers for $10.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and that's what I
There's a
like.
lot of fruit in
A
there.
lot of fruit, a nice, rich, complex. Tannins are ripe, the acid is there, so it's all nicely balanced. And you know, when you get a wine that is balanced, I believe you got a good bottle of wine. can
That's
fruit.
a great balance with all your wines.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, yeah, I like the way my mouth feels.
Yeah, well, we try to do that. No, we're not always on it, but it works most of the time.
Okay, so, are we up to the Star Angel and Napa Angel?
Yes, so now
I have the
we're
Napa
gonna
Angel
do,
here.
let's do the, what do we do, the Syrah or we do the Cabernet first? Let's do the Syrah.
The Star Angel is a Syrah.
Yeah, let's do the
The
Syrah,
other one is a Cab.
right.
Beautiful label, by the
Yeah.
way. I like this little angel on that guy.
Yes, well, let me tell you
We're not
about,
pouring that, what am I pouring in? The Syrah first?
yeah, let's do the Star Angel. And let me tell you a little bit about this, the brand itself. Star Angel and Napa Angel were born out of a sailing trip where we took with Aurelio Montes and Douglas Morin.
Okay.
And they wanted to go and make wine. You know, they make wines obviously, Montes in Chile, and also make Caique in Argentina. And they said to me one day, this is about 6 years ago or so, we want to make another wine in Australia. We want to make wines in Australia. I said, forget it. I said, what do you mean forget it? Because you're already making 2 wines in the Southern Hemisphere. Now, how are you going to make 3 wines in the Southern Hemisphere? Okay, Chile, Argentina, I get it. It's 1 hour flight, but from Chile to Australia, you got about 14.
Everybody, it's a long flight, no
It's a
matter
long
what,
flight.
for anyone.
So, but then also said,
And the vines hang upside down.
but also said, I live in California, I love California wines, why don't we make wines in Napa? Let's make wines in California. Brilliant idea. They loved that idea. I became a partner, so we're partners of this venture. And we started...
I think you've edited the story. I think shorten this down.
No, but that's
Australia
the
to
story.
California so
But-
easily.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's really, bottom line, that's what it was. I mean, they wanted to go to Australia and I said no. For good reasons.
It's too far.
It's too far, and obviously you can make wine in the Northern Hemisphere during, let's say August, September, October, when the wines in South America are dominant. So make wines in February, March, April, and make another harvest in September or August, September, October, November.
Do most
So
wine
we gotta-
importers know so much about making wine? Sorry to interrupt. You seem to know quite a bit about the winemaking process.
Well, not really.
Oh, you just
I just make it
messing
up.
with me.
But the reality is that it made more sense.
Sure.
You make
Logistically.
wines, 2 brands in 2 different countries which are close to each other, Chile and Argentina. It makes more sense. And you make another wine, but a different time of the year. Because in the Southern Hemisphere, as you know,
Right.
now we're starting our 2012 vintage. So we're starting to harvest in Chile as we speak, Chile and Argentina. So,
Our next tasting will be in Chile.
yes.
All right, everybody forgotten what's in this
So,
glass.
okay, so this is Star Angel.
This is a
and,
Syrah from Paso.
It's the Syrah, it's 2007 vintage.
Nice. I like the nose a lot.
Mm-hmm.
A little dark fruit. And pepper.
Yeah, it's
Is this
It's
another
another-
$10? This is not a $10
no,
bottle
it's
of
not
wine.
a $10
And it's,
wine.
well, it's from Paso.
Paso
You gotta pay for real estate.
Yeah, you gotta pay for real estate. So this is more like $35 bottle of wine.
It's nice.
Yeah. The wine is aged 12 months in French oak, and we buy the grapes from grape growers. And so Aurelio comes here, and we have also a winemaker that is full-time to this project, Jorge Gutierrez. And then Aurelio comes and also makes the wines with us. And so small production, and not a lot of cases, about 2,000 cases. And so far so good. We've having some good success.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you sent it off for any competitions for scores and things like that?
Yes, we got, I think, 90 points, 88 points. So
Just keep rolling. I'll bring the points. I'll grab the
Okay.
points for you. 'Cause
Yeah.
we can chop this all up.
Yeah. But so
You can have it go across like a little screen at the bottom.
Yep.
Yeah. But you know, I mean, I think people have embraced the line, and we're having some fun with it.
Yeah. How long have you had the angel label?
Well, you know, Montes logo is an angel. If you look at Montes, you know, I mean, there's maybe somewhere on there, see the Montes M, as a logo, as an angel. So we've always kept the angel.
I like that angel.
And yeah, and part of the reason the angel came about, and one of the partners had two, you know, major car accidents where the car was total, and he worked out without a scratch. So he always said, I have a guardian angel. And that was his philosophy. He had angels all over his office, angels all over his house. So
he wasn't drinking though, right?
No, he wasn't drinking, no.
Clear that up.
No, not that I know. But great man, unfortunately passed a couple of years ago. But an amazing human being, an amazing wine man. And you know, he's been very instrumental in the success of Montes Winery and Kaken. Okay. Anyway, our last wine and next wine is Napa Angel Cabernet Sauvignon from Napa. And so here we buy grapes from Gunsville and Knoxville, Nice Valley as well. So he likes to mix it a little bit with warm weather and cold weather to get different flavors.
Oh.
Yeah. So, and the wine is aged 18 months in French oak. And, you know, and doing well. This is the first one we made was in Napa. The first Cabernet we made was in Napa. And then the following year we made wine in Paso.
This is the darkest color one we've had.
Yeah.
That's beautiful. Lots of fruit and vegetation inside. Maybe a mushroom or something. Yummy.
It's good, big Cabernet. It's nice and rich. It's good layers of black fruit and like a little bit of cedar. You know, pepper.
Yeah, some earth.
Yeah,
Yes.
and there's some earth.
It's a little palate drying
Yeah.
because of the tannins, but
Right.
for me, if
On the
it's
finishes,
if it's a really good wine and palate drying, just makes me want to have another sip.
Right.
So it doesn't always work against you for that
Yeah.
astringency or whatever.
But
That's nice.
Yeah, thank you. We love this wine.
Well, wonderful tasting.
Thank you.
I have, what kind of clothes could we have here? You're editing out right now.
Yeah, we can add whatever you want.
What do you, I mean, you told me a lot about the wines. I didn't really ask you a lot of questions about them. I mean, you pretty much covered it, but was there anything else that you wanted to make sure you covered?
About the wines?
Yeah.
Like,
Yes.
where do you see us going, maybe? Like in the next...
With the wines?
Your future
Yeah.
or
But
upcoming
do we talk
vintages?
about each individual wine, or we talk about it in general as a company?
As a closing, I'd say in general.
Yeah.
I'd say in
We
general
talked
as a
about.
company.
Yeah, okay.
You're gonna start making water.
More to yours.
I think so too. I'm thinking, don't steal this idea.
I agree, I like that idea. I think it's
I mean, she'll have clothes
but,
on.
but I think also points, people, they are,
That 90 number.
we have trained people to points.
Yeah, yeah.
Is it good or bad? I don't know. I have mixed feelings. The good news is out of 180 some SKUs that we have under TGIC's umbrella, 70 plus wines.
78.
Well, that would be a good close.
90 points on one.
Okay, so, all in all,
Oh,
TGIC wines, when people start looking at numbers,
yes.
you know what, we're looking at numbers at higher than in the 80s, and it's something in the 90s, whether it's Wine Spectator, Wine Enthusiast, Wine and Spirits, Robert Parker, all these people that rate wine. I'm going to use a different method when we get to that. But anything in that 90 range, which I know the Guarachi family wines are, you were just saying the TGIC label has what percentage or?
Well, we have a total of about 180 SKUs and some SKUs wines. And 78 wines out of that 180 are 90 points or above.
Well, okay.
From Wine Spectator, Robert Parker, or Wine Enthusiast.
Okay.
You know, so just a couple months ago, one of our Argentinian wines got 99 points on one of our single vineyard Malbecs. We got 98, we got 97, so we got a lot of great ratings. You get those points and people line up behind to get some of the
And some of those other wines aren't necessarily less than a 90 point wine, they just haven't been rated. You know, you have to get them to these people, or they have to seek them out, and you know.
And sometimes they're too busy for you, or they don't have the time, or they, you know, they have too much wine to taste.
No, when I work for Wine Spectator, I'll make sure that I still come here.
Yeah.
Taste wines with Alex.
There we go.
Cut.
Want to ask a question?
So, well, no, I thought for me, when I first learned about your wines, TGIC was, for me, Chilean. The seat was Chilean. But I'm coming to find, certainly after this fabulous tasting today, again, of wines that I will plan on taking all home with me, that it's really all about California now, or at least that's your thrust at them.
Absolutely. We always felt that, you know, we've been importing wine for many years, we're 26 now, and we really got into California wine business only, let's say, 6 years ago. But A, I love California wines, and B, we need it because we sell it throughout the United States, and if we already sell imports, why not sell domestic wines as well? So we felt that there was a niche there, that we had a void that we needed to fill. And so, and obviously...
And you're here, you're in California.
Yeah, right, I'm in California, we sell wines in California, and so we thought there would be a natural for us. And I wanted to have my own wines too, because we always build a brand for other people, so this would be a good opportunity to bring our own, like Guarachi family wines. So it made a lot of sense. And I think it's a good departure in the right way with California, because we have wines from all over the world, except California. So now, with Guarachi wines and Ironstone and Napa Angel and Side Angel, we got wines from different parts, different regions within California, different price points, all the way from $90 all the way down to $10, which I think we hit different price points, and we can attract different consumers. So to us, it made a lot of sense, and I'm so glad we've done it, and we've got some phenomenal wines in the bottle, and so and consumers are really very happy with what they got and what they're tasting.
Yeah, the wine consumers are like that.
They do that. They do. I mean,
you're just filling the demand.
Yeah.
You know, California is always been hot. It makes logical sense that you would cover that.
And if we're gonna make it, we're gonna make it right. We don't want to make just wine or have another California wine, just have another California wine, another wine. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it well. We're gonna make good wines, so people are gonna be proud and say, "Hey, we know these guys, TGIC." People read the back label. When people see sometimes they say, look, importer of the year, or TGIC importers, they feel confident. Oh, this is a good bottle of wine because everything I've had in the past from TGIC has worked. We liked it. So that's key to me. It's the way to succeed, and it's the way to get your consumers behind your product.
I think people are recognizing what you're saying about that TGIC label. I have never ever noticed who imported the wine for me, but I notice it if it's yours. I have always noticed it. But whatever you're doing, obviously with all these great wines, it's getting it out there.
And it's key. I mean, it's not because of us, but I think it's important. The consumer wants to know. Today, more than ever, they're pretty knowledgeable. They like to learn about the wine, who's behind
the face
behind it, the face behind it, what's going on.
It's all that social networking. We want to know through Facebook and whatever who's the person I'm talking to.
Because when you hear like someone, Michelle Roland or Paul Hobbs or some major winemaker that made the wine, you're more likely to taste it and drink it than someone that nobody knows about it. Because you've had some good experience, some positive experience drinking those wines in the past. So.
Okay, you're just making me thirsty all over again.
The Pina did it, huh?
Well, all of them did it.
All of them,
Really,
yeah.
it was really remarkable tasting.
Well,
I mean,
thank you.
if I had to narrow down to like what I really did, I don't think there was one I didn't like.
Yeah.
You know, starting with that obsession, that was really a treat. You know?
Did you get obsessed?
I'm a little obsessed with it. Yeah, I'm a little obsessed with these wines. You can't tell.
I think it's obsessed worthy.
Yeah, very good. Very good.
But yeah, I mean, I think we're extremely happy with Obsession because the price point is right, the quality is fine.
What was the price point?
It's like $9.
Oh, I can actually buy that one.
Yeah, you know,
Cool.
and then you make a lot of friends with that wine.
Yeah.
Because it's easy drinking, it has good food, it goes with different
You're going to have to tell me where I can find that one in Santa Clarita, or it'll be out there
let's
soon,
see.
because I think people would love this for the summer.
Pavilions and
Really?
Ralph's.
I love it.
Let's see what else we are.
You can't find supermarket wine that great.
No, you
Because
can't.
I don't like some people not to really, you know,
It's-
don't want to mention that, but I edit that part out, but.
It's tough.
Because a $10 bottle of wine they're going to put on the bottom shelf, it's not really an indicator of anything other than price.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, and they work themselves up to that wine that's been sitting on that restaurant, that supermarket shelf for 10 years.
Right.
Yeah, stored in property.
A lot of dust on it, collecting a lot of dust.
Yeah.
But, so, yeah. Anyway.
Well, you can close from that.
Yeah,
when he-
I got a
when
great,
he
I got a
finishes.
great out earlier
Yeah?
when you, yeah.
Yeah.
Is that